Welcome everybody. Happy New Year's Eve. Welcome everybody. Happy New Year's Eve. Hope everyone's having a good day out there. Safe travels. Trying my best to do a live more often. Figure today will be my last live of 2025. Get a beautiful sunset. Only plan to do maybe 20-30 minutes. Capture all the light rays of the sunlight, all the different colors. But welcome everybody. Now in the future, definitely subscribe. Please drop a like, comment so I can check out your channel. I'm always interested in meeting new people. I mean, that's what YouTube's about, socializing. But just wanted to jump on here for a little bit. Plan to go for a walk and see how this stream goes. Put on my jacket. I'll put on my phone on the tripod. We'll see how it goes. Right now, it's a long way before midnight. Right now, we'll see. Hopefully, we can start the new year great. Start out with not so much resolutions, but more of a goal list. And just pick at it every day, slowly but surely. It'll happen. I mean, this year was evidence enough. I wanted a bunch of stuff, and all year long I just picked at it every day, and it got a little bit better. So definitely don't give up on your dreams or your goals. I wouldn't call them resolutions, but well, hope you all have an awesome New Year's tonight, tomorrow, whenever you guys tune in, whatever you guys are doing. Actually, I got all the messages on my chat. Nope, top messages. There we go, all my messages. Yep. Well, welcome everybody. I hope you have awesome New Year's today, tomorrow, whenever you tune in. But have a good night, good evening, good morning, wherever you're at. Have fun, be safe. I want to come see. Hi, I subbed. Well, hello, welcome. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. You get a chance, check out my videos. There's a lot I got over 100 videos, so definitely check them out. It's long watch, so definitely a lot of content to comb through. But welcome. I appreciate you guys coming in. Let me know where you're watching from. Deanna, I want to come see. Yeah, this is northern New Mexico. Just enjoying the sunset. The last sunset of 2025. I mean, everyone's got crazy stuff posted up, but for me, I'm like, well, let me show the country, northern New Mexico. Right here's the baseball field. There's a walking path. You go past those mountains, going south. Definitely hit a lot of wilderness all the way around. You won't find hiking trails, you make your own trail. But follow that road between those mountains and you'll end up in Farmington. But thank you for the like, thank you for the sub. I appreciate you guys stopping by. Hope you guys have a good and safe New Year's. And, well, let me know what you guys plan to do tonight. I am going to be heading to my dad's, and we'll be shooting more than likely a shotgun tonight for New Year's. But we'll see how it goes. That's just, I guess, tradition. But, man, I'm glad I did this live. Can't beat these rays of sunlight. Hi, bro. Hello, welcome. Sorry about the sad face. Hope everything's okay. I'm sad. Oh my god, where are you? I moved from Aztec a few years ago. Antoinette, I'm sorry that you're sad. Hope you have a better day. Because my favorite stream left. Ooh, that's a bummer. You said Farmington, I was just wondering. Yeah, that's where I was yesterday. If anything, I tend to travel all through the northern part. I was supposed to get video footage of the Aztec ruins today, but that didn't work out. But thankfully, I was able to get everything worked on my Jeep today. All on my way to Pagosa. Yep. But northern New Mexico. And then there's the sun setting over there. And then mountains over here. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoy the views. Try my best to interact with you guys when I'm online. Right now, I've been getting a lot of content, and I'm working on doing a lot more shorts. My biggest obstacle was not my eye anymore, but I would say the biggest obstacle is time. Right now, the holidays come and go, and to get clean cut footage, it's tough because there's a lot of people on vacation, on holiday. So I'm out here trying to record in the boonies. And there's people hiking in the boonies, parking next to me. I'm the only one in here. No, you might be. No worries. That's how my stream goes. I tend to just show a lot of nature and tend to ramble a lot because no one else is talking. Yeah, that's how it usually goes. Don't worries. If anything, I'm open to conversation. If I have a viewer to interact with, it tends to make the stream a lot more engaging, more interesting, especially for a watch back later. But right now, yep, I just tend to show a lot of nature. And let's see. Somebody said hi. Hello. Did I like only 2 people? There. Happy New Year. Thank you very much. Happy New Year to you too. Someone said hello. Family. There. Family. There is someone. Finally. No worries. Make it hard for me to read your writing, sorry. I only got one eye, so it's hard for me to really get a chance to focus in on the small print. But this is northern New Mexico. Oh shit, man. I am apparently in a bad spot. I'm over here enjoying the sounds and of the cows. And the messed up part is I am downwind of the cows. They're probably about 2 miles, maybe a mile away, but what the hell? You definitely catch a little swirl. Not gust, like it's not as strong, but I'm like, whoa. And now that I know, I'm gonna have to readjust my location. But which country? This is the United States. I say New Mexico, but a lot of people get it confused and say Mexico. But no, this is the southern state below Colorado, west of Arizona, and east of Oklahoma and Texas. So, no, we're part of America. Finally, someone in here. Well, I ain't trying to. I don't rush for people to come in or not. I'm happy to engage with those that come in. For me, I encounter people that come from California, from other countries, and so wherever people do come from, I'm always intrigued and interested to know, chill, chat, and see what everyone's up to, especially now for New Year's Eve. I mean, some people are out partying, a lot of people are traveling, and well, what do you do, sir? I am a tax accountant. I got my busy time of the year coming up next year, but for me, on my part time, I'm not trying to make YouTube a go of it. I just try to enjoy the beauty of nature, and I share it on YouTube. For me, I'm a local to these parts. Are you a travel vlogger? Not really. I mean, I mainly stick to New Mexico. I don't really go far long distance. I just know a lot of the local areas between northern and I would say central New Mexico. I've traveled all through Taos, Espanol, Santa Fe, Albuquerque, a lot of the Klein's Corners, going towards Carrizozo, Gallup, in those areas. And then I personally went to college up in Durango, Colorado. So I've got roots a little bit of everywhere. And so as you watch my videos, you'll see I got footage from all over northern New Mexico. And I'm trying my best to travel more to get like the hot air balloons in October. That I wasn't able to do because that's the month I lost my eye. Initially, that weekend that I lost my eye, it was on a Wednesday. I had plans to go to Albuquerque that weekend to get initial hot air balloon footage there in Albuquerque. I reserved a room. I had tickets. I was thinking, hey, that'd be a great spot to get high quality footage, especially to do the balloon glow at night. I was gonna go try my best to um, do a live out there, but sometimes they do media blockers or Wi-Fi internet blockers, and people tend to not be able to broadcast that through lives. But even if I was just to get footage, that was my initial goal for October, but that's the month I lost my eye, so I kind of had to readjust everything. But so you go back to your home, your family worried about you. I don't know what you mean by that, but I only do my live. If you check it out, I only do my lives maybe 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes at max. Sometimes I'll stay and ramble, but I want to come Mexico. Okay, well, I'll give you a warning, man. I'm not from Mexico, so you can back up off, or I will more than likely block you, and if not, put you on timeout. So, but I'm happy to engage. And I'm not from Mexico. I'm from New Mexico, and that's part of America. So all I can say is do some research. But staying on a positive note, I hope everyone has a good day out there tonight, tomorrow, wherever you're tuning in from. And well, I plan to get more footage going into this new year. I've invested in a computer, and I've invested in a couple other things to help me get more editing tools and get there, do more quality footage, especially now that it's going to be a new year and you can go hiking, hunting, and well, we'll see how things go. But I can say there goes my first person in timeout. Damn, I didn't know they left that many messages. Damn, this person was spamming my chat. That's crazy. Oh, you get a hater every once in a while. That's my first in a long time. But it is what it is. All I can do is wish them well. And, well, young kids, however they want to do, hate. But they post up and show the last little bit of the sunset for the next 15 minutes before I head on out. But fairly, there's somebody here. Yeah, it happens. This upcoming year, I plan to do more lives. Not only lives, but going out into the mountains and record all my antler hunting. It tend to be a lot more tough to record because there's no Wi-Fi. It's a dead zone, straight up mountains, canyons. It looks crazy. So I try my best to pay attention because you're in the wilderness. It's one thing to be able to walk around with a body camera and let just whatever happen. But I'm not trying to walk around and be so focused on my phone or even my camera that I'm not paying attention behind me or what's creeping around. But I'll do my best to go live. I'll do as best as I can to get high quality footage, and especially with my antlers, I've got ideas of how I can, document it all. Because I plan to implement my GoPro more. I have my Tacoma, and all I got to do is just sit down and edit it. It's hard to sit down and try to edit hours and make a whole video on YouTube only using a phone. So right now I invested in a computer, and so I just need to sit there, tinker with it, update my channel descriptions and stuff like that, and it'll come together. But right now, baby steps, little by little. I just got to keep working at it. But well, I got another 12 minutes before I sign out for today. Go and tend to my family and enjoy the New Year's and see what tomorrow brings and enjoy 2026. But I'm very happy and thankful for all my viewers, my subscribers, now in the future, in the past, anyone that's liked my videos, shared my videos, and all I can say is please continue to support the channel. As I learn more about this, I'll try to set up my Cash App or whatever you can do to super chats and super stickers and stuff like that. And who knows, maybe one day I'll build up the confidence to show my face. But I'm happy with the faceless channel, and I'm pretty sure that a lot of my viewers enjoy me doing this as a faceless channel. You don't get caught up in any kind of crazy antics or nothing, you know, degrading. It's just something to enjoy the nature. And I've seen people out there that do a lot of similar stuff where they broadcast their home or they broadcast nature as well. There's a guy from California. There's a dude I feel really bad because in Hawaii he does a lot similar. But I'm trying to do my best to mix it up because I'm not trying to copy you guys. I really don't. I'm sorry if it appears like that. That's why I'm like, I'll mix up and go to this angle and go to this angle and then go back to this angle over here, and offer a variety. But I feel like my bread and butter since I've gotten into this was scenic locations, and I try my best to not replicate the same place. But because I come from a small town, I can only go so many places that the internet will allow me. And I could be driving to Farmington and I'll have spotty signal. I mean, I'll have 4 bars in one spot. I get out of the truck, and it's either it just because it's in the truck and it's got an antenna and it amplifies it, or I don't know. But being out in the boonies, it's a struggle to find service, and so I do my best to record and do a lot of the shorts. And even with the shorts, I mean, I don't really care what people say or think, especially as you're over here driving down the road and you see somebody in the field, you know, basically kneeling down and then standing up just to get the best camera angles. But I do what I can to, bring my images in my head alive and try to present what I see in Mexico as, really beautiful spots. A lot of the locals know of the best spots. And I mean, there's sunsets, and I can comb through YouTube and I'll see people in the ocean. I'll see people in Germany and all these different countries. And for me, I'm like, that's really awesome. And I've always known that New Mexico has beautiful everything. I mean, mountains, lakes. I mean, you can just go driving down the road and encounter a whole mountain hillside of just even hills, rocks. I mean, if you go down south, open plains of just desert. The further you go down south, and the more open desert you get. You drive east, and I mean, that's open desert. I mean, that's crazy for me. That's why I enjoy living in northern New Mexico. There's mountains, there's trees, there's forest. It's not just all desert out here. And so I try my best, because in all these small towns, each of these small towns have so much beauty to bring, either from local artists to the old church. There's a bunch of old churches for me. I'm not trying to be disrespectful and post a bunch of churches, because people are like, hey, what are you doing? That's a religious site. And I get that. I'm not trying to broadcast it in a negative light by any means, because they always say don't talk about politics or religion. And all I can say is New Mexico is a lot of Catholic religion. You'll see that there's a lot of churches in a lot of small towns, a lot of Virgin Marys, and a lot of roadsides, either small or big shrines. They're out there. And I think that's what makes a lot of New Mexico. New Mexico is a lot of faith. Either in Catholic tradition or Native American tradition. Everyone has to my understanding, their a way of calling New Mexico home. But I don't know. I just try my best to share the best and beauty of New Mexico, because for me, I'm like, well, I can see all these other places, and they normally don't get a chance to see where I'm from. And so I don't know. I got people in the chat, but for some odd reason hopefully they're not timed out. But I got maybe 6 more minutes here, because it is definitely getting colder. But let's see, trying a sticker. Let me put this here. What can I ask? Yeah, I'm gonna hang out here for 5 more minutes, man. This is getting cold. Well, this was definitely worth a try. Just gotta keep trying different locations, different tactics. Definitely gotta try this question earlier. Taking notes real quick. But so far, for the most part, pretty successful. Gotta definitely engage a couple more viewers more, but I don't know. I gave that dude a chance. Definitely I gave him a warning, and he kept going, so I had to time him out. But everybody now in the future, all I can say is hope you guys have an awesome New Year's. Have an awesome 2026. Be safe out there if you're traveling. Drink responsibly. If you guys have family out there, definitely take the keys away from them if you notice any kind of signs. I mean, you make a big difference if you help, even if you don't even know you think you're helping, but stay positive out there. And I don't know, I'm gonna probably cut this live a lot shorter than possible. The sun's going down and it got cold and I don't have a jacket on. But thank you everybody for tuning in, all my viewers this year. Really appreciate you. I hope you guys definitely have a very fruitful 2026. May your goals be accomplished, your resolutions be, how would you say, definitely reachable. But reach for the stars. And well, everybody out there now in the future, how can I say, please subscribe, like, comment. I'll check out your stuff. And well, for future references, definitely bring a jacket. But everybody out there, happy New Year's. Enjoy. And I'll see you again, probably not tomorrow, but definitely in the new year. So have fun, take care, be safe, and I'll talk to you again soon.